Hello everybody, and welcome back to what will be the final episode of the Arica? Wherever that come from, Anton Cveta run-through. And today we also have Amelia joining us. Cveta has a sleep deep wound. As much as I'm trying, she's adamant to be wounded at this stage. I'm going to keep us eating up now. We're going to keep ourselves well fed. It's a good way of increasing morale. We're also pushing as much fuel as we can on the fires. I think we should be all right. We're just going to try and push ourselves. Last time we gave the gems to Karel from the court, and we are now from the court. I keep saying the court, from the port, and we are now going to try our hand and try our darndest to stay alive until then. Should only be a few more days, which is why we're going to kind of blitz through them, I think. Good, you can go to bed, and then you're going to eat twice as well. We're just ripping through all our food to make sure that they are as happy and healthy as they can be come the end of the war. I may go and give some stuff to the hospital as one of the days this evening. I could also try and save a few other people, but it becomes a bit more tricky. I mean, we've bandaged her up. I don't think we need to bandage up Amelia, really. I think we can stay and be a bit more calm about the whole thing. We're so far doing all right. This challenge has become all right. This is sometimes seen as the hardest one, but because of Anton's ability to get these traps up and running and then to use them really well, this food becomes not much of an issue. And if you're smart and barricade up everywhere and get the alarm door, then you're also kind of fine in that regard. You get a lot of things given to you in this run, which is interesting to say the least. In comparison to other runs where you get nothing, it's always a bit of a fun one, to be saying the least. I am curious about whether or not it's worth me doing the Marco challenge again. As in, I have done a Marco solo. It's not the scenario, but I've done the other, like I did a custom version of that. It doesn't look like we're getting anyone today. Maybe it'll be a couple of days' time. Yeah, maybe. Need to decide what I'm going to do today. Maybe I go and give some stuff to the to the hospital to try and give a bit of boost in happiness. Yeah, let's do that. We'll send Amelia off actually to there. About to say, nowhere else I can go to give myself a nice boost in morale. Let's go to the hospital and give them some stuff. I think it's the smartest, nicest thing to do. We'll give them that and a little bit of food. Why not? It's no downside to us, really. Maybe if I take this, we can smash up some stuff for some food. So some fuel, sorry. That at least makes it feel as if I've done something. Nice, let's go in here and grab some stuff. Might as well. I'm just taking what I can at this point. Everyone's running around like headless chickens, which is absolutely fine. We're going to smash that stuff up for some stuff in a second. But first and foremost, we're going to do this. Deal. We've done some good stuff there. I'm hoping that will be really big. You cannot sit down anymore, though, I'm afraid. Because I need the fuel. This is what I'm trading instead. Instead of trading for, like, what's the word? Instead of trading for actual, like, stuff that you held, I'm just going to smash this open until we're done, okay? I'm curious if there's a way of getting their stuff without, without being so obvious, because this guy stays here the entire time. I wonder if you can get Arica to go through and then they kind of just ignore her, because then she can sneak through and unlock that. I know people are running around, but I've done a good job. I gave you medicine. The only reason I didn't give you more was because my own people are injured, and we need to stop that from being a bad thing. Pretty much got a full inventory full of this ready. Think everything else. Oh, that's going to count. I have to find things that don't already have stuff in them, because that means that you have a better chance of actually getting the stuff. Then, how's my hatchet looking? Not very good actually. Might as well. Should probably keep it though. Cool. We're going to run for the exit at that point. Well done, Amelia. We've done a good job. Kind of just waiting for a couple of days now. We just need Karel to come back from the port, and we will be escaping. Well done, Amelia. Boom. It's always the way, isn't it? The end of this game just ends up into a lot of hoping and running and stuff. And it's cold. We're going to hit winter, and we're going to escape just as it begins. How are you doing? You're slightly wounded. How are you doing? We're both slightly wounded. Let's just get you both bandaged up, you know? We're going to keep eating. We're going to eat until the end of the war now. I think we can escape. Nice. Oh no, I want you to bandage yourself up. That's what we want to do. Now we've got even more food arriving. You can go and pick this up. The question is to try and boost our morale, because no one is really that well feeling that good about things, right? That's the only thing you've got to say. Let's head to bed. You can go and eat. Hoping to give ourselves a bit of a boost in morale by keeping everyone well fed. Hey, you're content. We have got at least one person content now, which is good. How are you doing? You're just tired. At least we've got someone. Someone who really cares about the whole thing. Put some more fuel on the fire. We probably have enough, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, how much more fuel do we have? 14, we're fine. We've in fact got a lot of material still. Maybe it is worth grabbing and building something else. I can maybe build something today to make it a bit more interesting. We can make a herbal workshop, maybe. Yeah, let's make a herbal... Oh no, let's make a radio. Not had a radio at all this run, which is interesting. Where should we put it? Put it next to the garden, because everyone knows that radios make things grow faster. Given it's still 8 degrees, I'm hoping that we do get the situation soon where we can do some stuff. Anton, you can go out and build a snowman, why not? Give you a bit of joy, maybe. I'm trying to get people to feel happy, but it's very difficult at this stage unless you push something that's actually going to make them happier. Hey, we're up to like a proper red temperature, which is always a good thing. Hoping that having this will help as well. Push us in the right direction. Still waiting to see if anyone comes today. Let's have a little bit look. Army boasts over the radio how they've destroyed a gang. Let's hope it's not too much. Death takes its toll as a result of tragic accidents. Temperatures are still very low. Let's put some music on. Down a little bit. There we go. We're kind of just waiting then. Cveta, not much for you to do. You're slightly wounded. But you can at least go and sit down. About to say, we've now got even more about the radio, right? We've made a radio and we like listening to it. Good that we have a guitar. We're glad to have so many books. Yeah, we're pretty good. Although we do lack coffee now. I forget Amelia's a coffee drinker. Doesn't look like we're getting anyone coming to the door today. So we're going to have to wait another day. Yeah, I'm trying to be quick because I want to get this all done in one episode. The snowman's built. You know what? Let's all just sleep. I'll leave Anton on guard, but we're just going to stick around now. Push us through. Day 24. We've got so much resources. It's insane. We were raided. We chased them off. Veg is ready. Perfect. How are you guys all feeling? You're tired. Everything feels good. We're going to now do this. One second. Before you do that, because we need to do and make some food properly. Nice. Go here. Smash this. We're going to make... let's make 8 of it. Nice. Which is good. We need to put some more fuel on the fire. We've got plenty of that. Don't know. It feels just like we could be doing a lot more. Anything here that we can make? Not really. Upgrade it, maybe? We would need more materials. That's fine. To be honest, they could have done it probably before I did this, but that's kind of by the by. We need the mixer, which means more electronics. I'm half expecting to get, what's his name, the trader to come today, rather than anyone else. If Corel comes, then great. We can all eat to be well fed and let's try and get them to content as we can. I don't know if it's you need to be fully content to get the best endings. Oh, well, there's even more food available downstairs now. You know what? How much water do we have? We've got 35. Let's put more on. We need more veg. It's very important to me that we have unlimited veg. Good, that's sorted. We're just going to leave it growing. Someone else is going to find it, aren't they? Good, you can eat and go to bed. Boom. Nice. You're well fed and tired. You're content because of that. So I'm hoping that everyone else getting content will push you up. Actually, you know what? You head downstairs. We've all got things to do today. We're still waiting to see if anyone's coming. Nice. You can come downstairs. Then you need to go and eat yourself. How are you doing? Doing all right. More fertilizer. You're not tired. That makes sense. Do this and then you can head to sleep. If anyone came here and just found all this stuff on the like literally on the stove, they'd have felt they hit the jackpot. In you go, down to bed. And he's here. Just as we will make everybody well fed, we've made it. So we're going to end it here. Jump in. Are we ready to go? In fact, we are. Yes. I don't know why you'd ever say no. But yes, the boat reaches a safe shore. We've actually made it. We have escaped. And this scenario went perfectly well for us. Well, let's do a quick run through of what happened in this scenario. For us, for Anton and for Cveta, we started with the girl in peril. Of course, the supermarket. Cveta managed to actually save her from the drunken soldier. Admittedly, we already had a gun from looting the military outpost, but still. We then saved the life. The neighbour's children came around and asked for medication. We gave them medication. We later gave them food as well, which is interesting. What happened to Anna? Someone asked us to keep meds for his girlfriend. She never came to collect them. That's interesting. I don't know if there was ever an idea to keep it so that they could. Fight for survival. Anton encountered several bandits. That was the warehouse. Anton surprised everybody. It was great. Hungry children. The children came back and we gave them food. It's the best thing to do. Next up we have... Is this Amelia? Maybe? Yeah, Amelia was seeking shelter on day 19. We got to like day 25, didn't we? Or day 24? What's this? Violent skirmish. Several soldiers were killed by Anton. Ah, yes, to get the final things we needed. And then finally, we got out. Escape. Let's have a quick look at what happened to the three of them. Safe from immediate threat, Anton lived to see the end of the fighting. Although war left deep marks on his character, he returned to teaching with newfound determination. While too old for the Fields Medal, he's still eligible for the equally prestigious Able Prize. Nothing could extinguish the flame that drove Cveta to give everything to her calling. Once the war ended, she returned to her duties and got a visit from a former pupil, the same who made a frantic call one Friday to make sure that his old school had really been evacuated. And when the boat reached a safe shore, Amelia resolved to do everything to prevent another war. After the ceasefire, she became a public prosecutor in Pogren and used her law expertise in trials of war criminals. She has never found out who the murderers of her family were, but deep inside, she hopes they got what they deserved. So thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and join me next time when we move on to the next scenario, which will be... another try. It will be... We just did this one. Zlatan, Amelia, and Kalina. We've currently done all of these. We're doing this. I may skip over Marco because we've got a video on that, and we'll do these three last. Actually, I've not done this one, so we'll do that one last. But for now, ta-ra.